Hello and welcome to the Sports Encounters latest World Cup coverage. Today we will review the matches which is going to be played tomorrow between Bangladesh and England and West Indies and Ireland. The two minnows will take on two of the best test side. And with Ms. Hamad, what do you think? What is the importance of these two matches?
The significance of this matches is very much there, especially we see the standing of Group B, where all the teams are struggling to book their place, apart from India, who is already qualified for the quarterfinals.
All right.
So all the remaining three seats are still open. So these teams will fight for their berth. Actually, it's a fight between the five teams. The fifth one is obviously South Africa.
All right. All right.
So Ireland, they had a good World Cup so far, and they were consistent in their performance. So there was nothing like ups and downs, sudden ups and downs in their performance. So they have just maintained a good momentum in the World Cup. They have beaten the England, which is a very good sign for the team. And we will see, I think, a very good match tomorrow at Mohali. The condition in Mohali, I guess, will be a bit of English conditions.
All right.
And it's basically a day match, so in the morning we may find some seams and early swing.
All right, it can go the other way as well. Exactly the way West Indian bowling is performing right now, because Kemar Roach is in tremendous form. He's expressing some genuine pace, and with him is Darren Sammy, who is bowling really well. He's a wicket-to-wicket bowler. I mean, he always land the ball in the probing areas, and to assist these two guys, they have Andrew Russell, I think. Andrew Russell. I think he's going to play tomorrow. As for the pitch is looking a little bit helping for the teamers.
Yeah.
All right, and the Suleiman Ben is another one who they are really banking on. I was just going through a statement of Darren Sammy today. He said that after those stones hurling incident in Bangladesh, the team has become a unit now. They are actually now feeling they have something for the West Indies left in them, and this has actually united them. So he says that now they are looking forward for the World Cup title basically. And what do you think? Can Ireland really cope with the West Indies now?
If we see the team on the paper, so it should be a one-side contest.
Okay.
West Indies shouldn't have any problem. They will just go through that the minnows just like they did against the Bangladesh.
Okay.
So I don't see a real fight between from the Ireland. But the only thing of concern is the inconsistent performance of the West Indies in international matches. West Indies is more like a Pakistan team, which can turn the table on its day. But they can slump like Pakistan did in the match against New Zealand.
Okay.
So there is a chance there is a ray of hope for the Ireland as well, because they can maybe there's something they can cause another upset tomorrow.
All right. Basically, it's the morning game, and you always see that Mohali which always helps seamers in the morning.
Traditionally, it had something for the seamers.
Okay, and both teams have some good seamers in their lineup. So, what do you think? What about Johnston and company?
They are good bowlers, but average bowler, I would say.
Okay.
They are not an express bowler like Kemar Roach or some others in the West Indian. And Darren Sammy, he's just fine his form, bowling form. He hasn't taken a wicket against the test side from long period I guess from over a year.
All right.
So he just picked 3 wickets against Bangladesh after it's a 12
long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Darren Sammy is fine his form, and Suleiman Man is the real key. Ben and Roach, they are the mainstay of their bowling.
Okay. Do you think Darren Sammy should opt for Andrew Russell for tomorrow's match?
I think he will go for it.
Okay. Especially as a captain, you would like to kill the minnows by means of pace.
Yeah.
Okay. So the second match is going to be played between England and Bangladesh. It's going to be in Chittagong, where you would see a lot of spin assistance. What do you think? How these two teams are shaping up before this match?
England will be very high on the confidence. They have beaten the South Africa in the last match, and a very crunch match that was a low-scoring match.
Okay.
So their confidence will be sky high. And on the other hand, in Bangladesh team, they had all the problems. They have faced all the problems. They were just bowled out for 58 runs in the last match. They have the pounding from their supporters as well. So everything was going against them. So let's see how they perform. But one thing for sure in Chittagong, that you will see the spinner-friendly track there.
Okay.
You may don't find any help for the seamers. I don't think so. There will be any. Apart from the new ball, if they're able to generate some pace or some bounce.
It's going to be a slow and low pitch as far as the spinners are concerned.
Yeah. This is
they
the
will
only
get some
chance.
bite out of it.
Yeah, it will be our only chance. This is the only chance for the Bangladesh that if they can beat them. The only way is to just
spin them out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you just remember the last tour of England in the Bangladesh, although they won the matches, but they had they had to fight hard for their victories.
Okay. So this is the thing. And another thing, the hero of the last match for England was Stuart Broad, who is now out of the competition.
Yeah.
So it is likely, and another man, Kevin Peterson, is also out of the tournament.
Yeah.
So it is likely that two new men who haven't played even a single game in this World Cup will be part of England's 11. It's going to be Chris Templett and the other one is John Morgan. So
John
Morgan will be tried right at the top, just like the Kevin Peterson?
No, I don't think so. I think they will back to their basic there, and probably maybe opening tomorrow.
Okay.
With the Strauss, and Morgan will replace him in the middle order.
All right. That's the balance that suits England more than the previous one.
Yeah, I had some doubts about Triblet whether he will play or not because they have Ajmal Shahzad there.
All right.
So he may replace Broad in the England squad, and he had a good match against the India. Not a bad match actually.
Okay, I must remind you that Chris Templett was the bowler who impressed the most during the Ashes, the latest edition of Ashes series.
And the Ashes and as well Commonwealth Bank series as well.
All right, yeah, and he is the bowler to watch. I just don't get why ECB didn't select him at the first place.
He's a
lot better bowler than Tim Bresnan. What do you think?
No, I'm not. I don't agree with this statement because Timlet, Ajmal Shahzad, and Anderson they have ability to bowl reverse swing.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other hand, Timlet is basically a seam bowler, so he can't be. He's lacked in this part. And
okay, you want to say that Tim Bresnan has a better skill as far as reverse swing bowling is concerned.
I think Tim Bresnan is the best bowler so far in this competition.
Uh-huh.
So how can you write off him? He's the best bowler. And he's basically an all-rounder as well. He can bat a bit in the lower order as well. Okay. So he's a good utility player for them.
Okay, so the captaincy would be key in this tournament, in this very match, because Strauss has been under quite a pressure after that India match. When they lost the match in the final 8 overs, and same is the case with Shakib Al Hasan, who lost West Indies in a miserable way at their backyard. The cricket fans in Bangladesh were so furious that they hurled stones on the buses of West Indies and Bangladesh, and then attacked house of Shakib Al Hasan. But today, another group of cricket fans appeared in front of the hotel of Bangladesh cricket team, and they were carrying placards. We are ashamed of our misconduct, and we are ready to support you again. So what do you think, how this thing is going to play in the mind of Shakib Al Hasan in the match?
Definitely there will be something in their mind as well in the Bangladesh camp. They will be more nervous there. Obviously there will be more pressure on them.
Can we see some defensive approach from their openers or bowlers?
Actually, if we see the last match against the West Indies, the basic reason of the downfall was a poor shot selection.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to the third ball of the match, which was a wider one, and he just going for the drive, the mimic ball, and just edged it to the second slip.
Okay.
So that started the disaster there, and
even Shakib Al Hasan couldn't resist his stroke play.
Yeah, that was poor shot, a poor judgment.
All right. So let us see how these things are going to compete with each other. And the thing is, what do you think? Who will you go with West Indies and Ireland match, and Bangladesh and England match?
Both favorites, West Indies and England.
England and West Indies. Yeah. All right. So this is the call from our expert. Stay tuned with the Sports Encounter. We will bring you the latest from the happening venues, and you'll get the maximum coverage of these 2 World Cup matches. Till then, take great care of yourself. Bye-bye.